Hi friends, it's Cathy. Welcome back to Cathy Over 50. And today I just want to sit down and have a good old-fashioned chat about what's been going on with my weight loss journey, and I want to know how you're doing in yours. If you're new here, I'm 57 years old. I've been pretty open about my weight loss struggles, and I have a whole playlist where you can go and catch up, and I'll link it up above in one of the corners. For about the last 8 months, I have pretty much been off of my weight loss plan. Not that I wanted to be. It's just that I've been going through some things in my personal life. It's hard, it's really, really hard when you're dealing with the constant strain of a very serious illness. For those of you that are new here, my husband has been battling cancer for 31 years. It's been, pretty much all of our marriage that he has been dealing with cancer in and out of hospitals and things. But almost 2 years ago, it was in August of 2023, that we were told that the cancer had metastasized to his lungs. It's head and neck cancer now that we're dealing with. This is a new one on top of the old one. And we were told that he had less than 3 months to live. And that really knocked the socks off of me, out of all of us. But then, the 3 months came and went, and then 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. And then one day I finally got up and said, you know what? Screw this. Cancer's taken enough from our life. We're just gonna forget about it and move on with life. We did try and get back into normal life, the normal life that we know, and things had been going fine, but then he had another thing crop up, and it's really, really hard. And even though I say that I'm not going to let this bother me, even though I'm not consciously thinking about it, I know subconsciously it's there. It's always there. It's there when I'm sleeping, it's there when I'm awake. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking at you. My big camera, there's something wrong with it, so I'm doing this on my phone, and I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. It's so frustrating. I need this headache. Anyways, back to him. So he had to have some more treatments, and he's doing okay now. But I gotta tell you, this just constant yo-yo of being sick, not being sick, I'm tired. It just makes me so darn tired. And now I am post-menopausal. Yay. Actually, I'm kind of happy about it, so that's a good thing. I just do feel, though, that since turning 50, things are a lot different. So if you have ever struggled and you feel that you are alone, you are not. I am here struggling with you, but I'm here to tell you that we can turn things around, and I'm finally feeling that I am back to my more joyful self inside, and I think that is the key to weight loss. Because for me, my mood is everything. I'm a Cancer, so you know how Cancers are. If I am in a bad mood, I'm gonna have a bad day eating. But if I am in a good mood, if I can set the intention that I'm gonna have a good day, then you know what? I'm energized. I wanna take good care of myself. I wanna eat right. So what has helped me to get out of that funk is I've been doing a lot of research about protein, about how I can get more protein into my diet. Not so much about how much protein, because I wanna talk to my dietitian about that. And I have an appointment with her, but it's only in September. Everybody, with summer break. But I do have my notes from when I worked with her 2 years ago that I can go over. Protein and exercise. I've really been focusing on those two things and researching what I can do as a 57-year-old woman now to lose weight. And I'm not trying to lose 5 pounds a week. Those days are gone. I wish that I could. Maybe once in a blue moon I will, but I'm not going to kill myself trying to do that. If I lose a pound a week, that's a good thing. Anymore, if I don't put on any weight, that's a good thing. But that's okay. The important thing is that I have never ever given up. And if you would have known me in these past 30 years, if I would have had a bad day, I just would have thrown in the towel and regained all of the weight that I had lost previously. Now, I had lost 27 pounds, but last Christmas I went crazy and I put 5 pounds on. No, I put 7 pounds back on because I weighed myself yesterday and I'm down 2.2 pounds. So I'm down about 22 pounds. I think that I got things under control. So what changed? Well, like I said, I've been researching about protein, and what I am finding is the days that I get 30 grams of protein per meal, I find those are the days where I'm not thinking about sugar, I'm not thinking about being hungry. I'm just satisfied, but I'm also just feel happier. And I'm not so bloated, and that's a good thing. Ways that I'm getting more protein in, I have found a Greek yogurt that is high in protein that I can actually tolerate, because I know they tell you to eat plain Greek yogurt. I have found a 0% vanilla Greek yogurt. I don't care if it's got a little bit of sugar in it. It's very, very important to me that what I'm eating tastes good. And the dietitian 100% agrees with me. This is a way of life. If I'm going to be miserable eating something, I'm not going to want to eat it. Therefore, I'm not going to stick to plan. So I've created a few recipes that are my go-tos for breakfast. And now that I've perfected them, I'm going to be sharing them with you. I bought myself an air fryer because I'm thinking, okay, supposedly I could make like a chicken breast in the air fryer in 10-15 minutes. I haven't got it yet, but I do have some recipes I want to try. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead then and get all of the ingredients and make myself like a nice big salad for lunch, and then cook the chicken while I'm chopping up the veggies for the salad. Then I'm gonna have a nice fresh chicken salad. And then for dinner, probably have chicken again, because 99% of the meat that I eat is chicken. It's either chicken or occasionally beef. I don't like fish or other types of meat. I'm just feeling really excited inside, and I feel like I've got the pep in my step back. I think what changed was whenever I took the research that I had learned about the protein and how much I should be trying to get in a day. And I had a few good days where I was, getting 30 grams per meal, and I felt, wow, I just dawned on me that I haven't craved a chocolate bar or anything. That's a good day. So I was proud of myself. So maybe just try adding more protein to your diet. Check with your doctor first, because we all are different. And I know my mom was a kidney dialysis patient, and she had to be very mindful of the things that she could eat. So I don't know, always, always, always get your advice from your own doctor, because we are all different. I'm not going to tell you a number to reach for protein, because I haven't figured that out yet. Right now, if I get 30 grams at breakfast, lunch, and supper or dinner, that's good. I don't feel like I need to snack in between. But if I do, well, then I'll have a protein with a fat or a protein with a fiber. So I'll have maybe a charcuterie board, the one my go-to is an apple, a cheese stick, and 10 to 15 almonds. Actually, that can be a meal for me now, because I'm really finding that the protein is keeping me feel satisfied. And that is one of the most important things when you're trying to lose weight, is you want to feel satisfied. You want to feel what you're eating is good for your body, but it's also tasty and enjoyable. That has really been helpful to me, and I'm still researching and collecting recipes and trying things. We'll see how it goes, but I am feeling that I'm back on track, and I just wanted to share that information with you in case you're struggling, so you can get back on track as well. So 4 little tips that I want to share with you, things that you can easily implement into your daily life. You want to set tiny, achievable goals. Don't set a bunch of goals and say you're gonna check them all off the box in one day, because for myself, I know that would be setting myself up for failure. So now what I do is, before I get out of bed, I set an intention that today is going to be a great day, and I'm going to focus on 30 grams of protein 3 times a day in 3 meals. That's great. Once I get that nailed down, maybe my next goal will be to up my fiber intake every day. Or if you're not a water drinker, you maybe start out with, today I'm gonna drink 4 glasses of water. If you don't drink water, don't set out on day 1 to drink 8, 10, or 12 glasses of water. You're probably just gonna fail, and then you're gonna be mad at yourself, and then we start that whole darn cycle again. What I'm trying to do is get off of that hamster wheel, and what I think that I have really done very well the past year while I've been on my weight loss journey is actually not giving up on myself, because in the past I have probably started and stopped, failed at weight loss over 100 times. I am like a professional weight loss loser. But this time, it's just changed inside of me. I'm just, trying to reach these little goals. Now, the next thing, this doesn't necessarily work for me, and let me explain, but you might want to find a group where you have accountability. I know a lot of people find the buddy system helpful. I do not. You can come here. We can be your accountability. We have a really nice group of people here supporting one another, but occasionally, there is a troll that will stop by, and I do my best to delete them. But like there's been a few instances where women have left comments like, "You're not losing weight fast enough." Oh, really? Like, we're all on our own weight loss journey. What does it matter to you how fast it comes off? Goodbye. If you have people like that in your life, just like turn the volume down, cut them out of your life. Like, you don't need that. You are the main focus. Just how you feel inside about yourself is the most important thing. And I know that as a woman that, has a lot of weight that I want to lose. I know what it's like. I know the struggles. I know what you're feeling inside. So I can totally relate to you 100%. So whenever those haters try and put you in a bad mood or, just try and derail you, just cut them out of your life. You don't need that. Now, the next suggestion I have is to mix up your workouts. And what I'm finding is cardio is still very important. I'm not 100% great on my cardio. I am working with a physiotherapist for my knee that I injured over a year ago. That leg is a lot weaker than my right leg, so it's just going to take time. And, I've come to accept that, but thankfully I'm able now to be more mobile. That was very difficult, not being able to be mobile, because every time, I went for a walk or tried to do something physical, it was like somebody was nailing a nail into my kneecap, and that pain has gone. Because I did rip something, but it wasn't the meniscus or that other ACL or whatever. It was some other ligament on the side, and the doctor's like, "There's nothing we can do for it. It's just going to take time." So I've learned to become patient. I'm doing my stretching exercises. That's what my focus is on. But what I want to start doing is going for walks every day. And if you can set a goal, just go for maybe a 10 or 15-minute walk every day. Don't set like a huge goal of going for 30 minutes or 60 minutes if you're a couch potato like me, because it's not realistic. And that's where I failed so many times in the past. Setting unrealistic goals where I am trying to start at somebody else's where they are now. You know what I mean? It's kind of like comparing yourself to people on Instagram. Like you're seeing the best of their life. You're not seeing all the bad things going on in the background, right? It's really difficult to not compare yourself to other people, and I'm working on that. That's still a work in progress. And the other thing that I think we should be focusing on right now is focus on nutrition, not so much just calories. So think about that balanced plate approach, where half of your plate is vegetables, a quarter is protein, and a quarter is complex carbohydrates. I know some people disagree with that. That's fine. This is what I'm doing. This is what the dietitian has told me to do. And when I follow it, I know that it works. I don't know what I was saying. Now my iPhone is telling me it's out of storage, so I need to wrap this up. I am having quite the day, ladies. So the whole point of this video is I'm feeling much better about myself. Try the things that I mentioned. Maybe they'll help you out. Try not to focus on the big picture. Just do like one little piece of the pie or piece of the wheel, master that, and then move on to the next one. Rome wasn't built in a day. It took time to put this weight on. It's going to take time for it to come off. The main thing is that you don't give up. You are worth it. Every day you get up, set a positive intention, focus on one thing. For me, that right now, it's focusing on the protein. And as I progress with the exercise, I'll definitely be sharing that because I'm doing some research. I bought some heavier weights because there's this woman that I found on YouTube, and I just want to research her a bit more before I talk about her, but she seems to know her stuff pretty good. And she's saying that as women get older, all those reps we do, like 3 sets of 10 or whatever, as we get older, it's better for us if we lift heavier weight. So lift heavier weight until you can't anymore, and that's supposed to be better for us. But you know, I want to do my research before I get into that. But I just wanted to come on today and share what's been going on with me and tell you that I am back on track. Oh, I was talking about Weight Watchers. I'm not really following Weight Watchers, but what I am using is I really do like their little calculator, I guess you call it, where I punch in my food and then it breaks down the protein, how much fiber, carbs, sugars, etc. On it. So for now, I'm using it kind of like that because I'm not very good about writing everything down, and that's why to me, the balanced plate approach is better because I can just have like a visual in my head. So how are you doing in your weight loss journey? I hope that you're having a great summer so far. I hope it's a little cooler for you wherever you are. I love this heat. If I'm on vacation or if I had a pool, and right now I am neither. I don't have a pool. I really wish I had one, but we'll be talking about this hot weather 6 months from now where it's like minus 30 Celsius and we're cold and it's blowing snow. So if you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. It's 100% free. I upload on Sundays and Thursdays. And I just want to say thank you all so much for always being so kind and supportive, for always being here, for, you know, shopping my links. Your support just means so much to me, and I'm very grateful to have this outlet because it really is helping me get through the tough times that I'm going through right now, dealing with my husband's health. And I just want you to know that you really mean a lot to me. Even though, you know, we haven't met in person, I feel like we are friends, and I recognize a lot of you that have been with me for a long time. Whenever your comments pop up in my comments feed, it really makes me feel happy, and I want you to know how much you mean to me. So I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.